and Linux. So basically, this experiment is about how we are going to use Unix and Linux in a particular theme. Like my theme is movie rental system. So basically, we need some prerequisites like familiarity with basic operating system concepts like file system directories and some basic command line interfaces. Then understanding text editor is very important, like Nano, uh, Gedit, and editing files. Then accessing the Unix Linux environment is also an important prerequisite. So the first question is basically about how to find the list of content in a specific directory. So we are going to use the command ls, and for verification ls space hyphen la. So this shows what are the content are there in a specific directory. For example, here we have created a directory called movie rental system, and we have given ls to check what are the things are there, and we are changing the directory using the command cd and checking the password pwd, and again we are configuring, and we are creating a sample file called data file using the command touch, and then again we are going to check like what are the files that we have created like past comments. So for that we are using the command ls space hyphen le. And the second question would be like to verify the system directory choices, like what are the total number of content in a specific directory. For that, we are using ls-l. And to create two directory, we are using the command mkdir, which is used to create two directories, directory A and directory B. And for verification, we are using ls command, through which we can verify like whether the specified directory is created or not. So for example, here we have given movies, customers, rentals, payments and reports. As we use the command ls space hyphen la, we can see the comments which we can see the directories which are being created here. And again we are going to create a hidden directory with a custom name called my hidden directory. So for that we have used mkdir dot my hidden directory. To verify the presence of the directory, we have used the verification ls hyphen a. And to change from one directory to another directory which we have just created, we are using the command cd. And to check whether we are in the correct path, we are using the command pwd. That is nothing else other than the path where the specific directory is present. And then under the topic of file operations, we are going to see the first question. To copy a specific system file from your current directory, we are using a few things like copy, etc password, movies, user backup text. So here what we are going to do is like all the specific system files password are being transferred to the text file called movie users backup. And for verification, we are using ls-l, and which is automatically debited as the Blessed Florida 1442 December. So we can see at which time the specific file has been copied. And to return back to the home directory, we'll use cd and this symbol, and we'll use pwd for the verification. And again creating a user text editor. So we are going to create a user text editor. So we are using nano file. So using nano, we are creating a text file called movie customer, and we are verifying whether the file has been created using the ls command. And again, to check what are the things which are present in the text, we are using the command cat. And under the file content analysis, we are using like filter. We are going to see the question like filter and display rows based on the specific condition. So grep is a command which is used like in a specific text file. If we have mentioned any names repeatedly, or we want to highlight and take some key points, we can use grep and give the specific word which we need to find under double quotes and the text file name. So which will show the specific highlighted words or the word we needed to find. Then again, the next could be like what is the name and ID of the specific text file. So here I have given print $1 and $2. Here the $1 represent ID and the $2 represent name. So in which I have given in the text file called movie customer. With that, here the output has been shown. Then for counting rows with a specific condition, we are using the grep condition. Under the quotation we have given comedy, and we are changing it into comedy count text, and we are giving cat to verify all whether everything has been changed or not. And then to extract specific rows, we are going head. So head will start from the top and tail will go from the bottom. And then we are giving the command cat, which will depict all the things. Then to display the content of the created file, we are using grep. Then to move a file from one directory to another, we are using mv command. And to check that, we are using ls. To change into the target directory and check if the file is present, we are using cd reports. cd is changing of the directory and reports is a file name. And ls is the command which is used to like check whether we have translated into a specific directory or it is gone into a specific text file. And to rename, we are using mv command, and to verify, we are using ls-la command. Then to display calendar, we are using date command, and to remove and directory, we are using rmdar, and to verify that, we are using ls command. And to file content display, we are using tail, which will extract the last three content of the specific paragraph. And next could be like history. In the history specific command, in the particular text file command history, the all histories like until till whatever we have used the command, that will be saved in that particular text file. Then to count the number of files in a specific directory, we are using ls-l bar wc-l. Then we are using sorting command to sort the contents of three file and store the result in the fourth file. Here the fourth file is named as the final sorted text, and the first three files could be selected customer, movie customer, and tall customers, through which it is being stored. And at last, to verify that, we can use ls command. Then to change the permission, we are using chmod 700, which is generally used to change the permission of a file such that